Today, we're going to visit one of the most beautiful places in America. Known as the world's first ever national park, this place is home to over thousands of geothermal features and abundant wildlife. With its vast landscape of over 2.2 million acres, there's so much to explore and one of America's greatest treasures. This story is dedicated to my mom, who wanted to visit here for many years now. Mom, you're the real MVP. Continuing on our road trip adventure, this is Yellowstone National Park, baby. Let's go. Picking up from part one of this trip, we left for Yellowstone early in the morning.
爬山了啊！10000英尺，爬到10000英尺。
It's about a 6-hour drive from where we stayed in Gillette, Wyoming. So much of the day was spent on the road and catching up on a lot of sleep. But don't worry, we definitely stopped for gas and food. Yellowstone is located mostly in the northwest corner of Wyoming, but also includes some parts of Montana and Idaho. Many Native American tribes lived in the area for thousands of years before it became the first national park in the United States in 1872. Along the way, our tour guide Charlie let us know where to get the best photos and video shots.
大家，这一段路非常漂亮，我们在这个峡谷的边上啊。Okay, this is a very beautiful road right now. Just you can see the valley. This one, later. Yeah, see?
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, this one.
Coming. Oh, paparazzi reporter.
He knows the best shots.
Oh, cameraman reporter here.
This one straight. Yeah.
Come on now, you gotta record. Can't just be looking at it.
Yes. Look, 1, 2, 3. 修了一个水坝，这个水坝的名字叫Buffalo Bayou Dam. Is it right? Buffalo Bayou Dam. 哎呀，这记得这晴天的话很漂亮。
He's able to take the video. I cannot take the video. Everything is coming on the left side.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
We finally made it to the east entrance of Yellowstone.
And you know the 97% in Wyoming, 2% in Montana, 1% in Idaho. Just between the three states.
The east side has experienced many wildfires throughout the years due to its dry location. Unfortunately, we saw one wildfire breaking out on the way here.
Heavy smoke ahead.
You set fire and wildfire?
哇，还好，就这山上点儿。你可别找我，我得进去啊！我这要进不去，我回去得绕到半夜去。Okay, so right now open your maps 1, 2这个黄石公园呢，我们现在从东门进来，就是从你的右手边进来。进来以后呢，大家看有2个环上环路、下环路好了，大家我们在钓鱼桥向右转，首先看到的是 Volcano， 这叫泥火山，找到了吧？泥火山继续往前走。That time is a very famous artist. His name Thomas Morin. He used to make a picture in there. So right now today, the second stop we go there. Out of west entrance, the city called West Yellowstone. So tonight we are overnight in there. Oh.
We landed in Yellowstone.
Yellowstone is West Yellowstone area we are going to.
Yeah, West Yellowstone. We overnight in the West Yellowstone.
I'll worry about this lake later. Go down there.
Yeah, finally. Oh, they have the higher tight.
This is called the Indian Ocean.
Alright guys, we're in Mud Volcano, Yellowstone. On the right side you have Dragon's Mouth right over there. Then on the left side, somewhere around there, you have the Mud Volcano, and then you have other geothermal or hydrothermal basins on that side. Clearly I'm not good with my maps, but if you can follow this map, you can see right here. So we're gonna try to go right a little bit, then walk back and try to walk here a little bit. We don't have too much time, but we'll try to get the right shots. Yellowstone itself is a volcano, and it's an active one. The entire park was formed by volcanic eruptions millions of years ago, creating a caldera, a volcanic crater. Basically a giant hole in the ground after the top part of a volcano collapses. So we are actually traveling inside the top of a volcano. So one thing to note about this mud volcano area is that the smell here is pretty strong, and it can be pretty pungent to a lot of people just because of how different the smell is. And you also want to kind of stay on the trails because these places can get really hot and it can be really dangerous. So make sure you follow the rules. Don't break the rules, guys. Come on now.
Into the air. The mud was hitting the trees, coating with this hot mud, killing the trees. It's kind of difficult. Could that really be true? So they came in Montana and they came
Yeah, this is a Yellowstone volcano in the Yellowstone.
So this is Mud Cauldron.
Look, this side.
On the road, we got to meet a friend. His name is Carlos the Bison.
我的天哪！
这个公里大概800到1吨啊，好像是800斤到
得1000多。
多了。
你看过来了。Yeah, the middle road.
I think he crossed the street.
It did.
Can't see.
Cross
It's a good basin.
Oh,
It's a
there
good
he is.
basin.
He's friendly.
Huh?
Friendly.
For now.
You should go and test.
Here we are now in Artist Point. Wow, look at this. It's like an artist painted it. What's interesting is that this place got its name because this was apparently the area where a painter sketched a picture of the view. But the painter was actually sketching on the other side. I think people were like, whatever, we'll just keep the name.
This is the Artist Point in Yellowstone. Robert,
And this is all part of the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone, formed by a big volcanic eruption and erosion by the Yellowstone River. Here you can get a view of a waterfall at the brink of the upper falls. You can also view a much larger waterfall at the brink of the lower falls, which is about 3 times steeper than this one.
转过来。
哦耶
这儿了。
Oak.
左边左边左边。
前2个礼拜我们院子里一天来了3头，
哦。
后来一天来了5头。
再喝。
Next, we will visit the Norris Geyser Basin. It's home to the Steamboat Geyser, the tallest active geyser in the world. Here, you can find many geyser eruptions, with information of the last known eruptions and how often they occur. It's like we're on another planet, exploring a whole new world.
Norris Geyser.
这是 coyote.
I can show a lot of.
Oh my God, this is what dangerous.
Oh,
Oh my God, people come out. It should come on.
ladies.
People, they will run away.
She's like, okay.
噌就窜到车上去了，真
No,
的。
coyotes are very dangerous.
They are fast.
这是
No, they're
coyote.
fast and they attack fast as well. Here they're taking chance, man. Get back in the car.
Now we are on our way to West Yellowstone, where we will be staying for the night. After a long day of exploring, it's time to feast. It's a rainbow. Look at that.
Do it inside the.
Look at that. It's a double rainbow. Even better. Oh. Dude, it's a rainbow. Dude. Yeah. This morning, we met Miguelito the Bison, Carlos's brother, who caused a bit of a traffic jam crossing the road.
哇，这个大，看。
Big. Oh my God.
Let's go to our first stop today. Good morning, guys. Here we are in the Fountain Paint Pots Trail. I believe that's right, but fact check me on that. Weather is a bit gloomy today because it did rain yesterday. So a lot of it is just from that. And yeah, it's pretty dangerous. So follow the trail. Don't try to be brave now. Come on, guys. So it is about 46 degrees today, according to the tour guide. So 15 or 16 Celsius. Fact check me on that as well. But I am, as always, not dressed up for the occasion. That is one dangerous hot tub. The fountain paint pots are named for their colorful mud. The colors come from the different oxidation states of iron. Dang. It smells like rotten eggs here. Along this trail, there's different kinds of hydrothermal features. There's hot springs and geysers, and also mud pots and fumaroles. We even got to see one in action.
Can't see right now. These are the scenes. It was going off for a while when we watched it.
Here we have the Midway Geyser Basin. The basin is home to many hot springs, such as the Excelsior Geyser, which dumps over 4,000 gallons of hot boiling water a minute into the river. I believe this river is called the Firehole River, but fact check me on that. The basin is also home to one of the most popular hot springs in Yellowstone that we'll see later.
这一站也是一样，你们得先下车，没有地方停车。我得晃，我刚才在这晃了20分钟才晃到。
Right now we're in Fairy Falls Trailhead. Apparently you may encounter a bear, so if you encounter one, don't be crazy, guys. This is where the hike started to get a little more challenging for us. Charlie, the tour guide, didn't want my mom to do this trail as he was worried for her, but I believe in my mom. Mom had to bring out the hiking pole for this one.
If you're running relatively warm, you know, we got the hot these hot spring water runoff going right in there. See a lot of fish in here.
The views are amazing here. Weather is looking nice. Sunlight is bright. Looking real good. The good thing about these hikes is that my mom is very jimya, or she's very picky. She always wants to get a lot of the good photos and the good videos, so we always have to stop every couple minutes or so. So it gives me time to catch a break a little bit. My mom is all prepared with the hiking pole. She's a professional, hiking professional.
10 to 15 minutes. Okay, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah. Overlook area.
Update. My mom absolutely crushed it. I told ya. Apparently, there's supposed to be a big geyser eruption happening soon. So Charlie the tour guide is trying to get us there in time. What a good guy.
时间赶不上，他就疯了。快快快快快！
Yeah. He's like, we gotta get out of here. ASAP. We gotta make the time. Apparently there's a volcanic eruption every 90 minutes. So I think we're close to that time, but he's like, we gotta get out of here ASAP.
加油！好了，上来走了。没事没事，没开始。
I think it's about to erupt soon. Meanwhile, here I am taking my time. Got a whole crowd here just waiting for it. Here we are at Old Faithful Inn. Right behind me is one of the geysers. We're waiting for it to erupt, so that's why there's a whole crowd of people waiting around here. Tour guide Charlie was like, we gotta get out of here ASAP, get out, because we don't want to miss it. So he like drove here like a madman. It's insane.
Charlie the tour guide then took us to our next stop.
哎，你们注意啊，往前走。
This one was a much more challenging hike than the last. Again, Charlie didn't believe in my mom, but my mom is the MVP, of course. She can do this. And my mom is doing it with one hiking pole.
Yo, Riverside Geyser. Look at that.
The place that we are going to is considered the largest hot spring in the United States. It's one of the largest hot springs in the world. This place is known as the Grand Prismatic Spring.
Did a lot better than we did. What color is your favorite color?
In the Yellowstone.
Flashing epically. This is really good. This is a lot of colors. Part of this is green.
Oh my God.
They have like a. I remember that one.
This was definitely one of my favorite trails in all of Yellowstone. This was a tough hike for Mom, but she aced it. I told you.
Yeah, I guess you can see. See the swamp here. Somebody called this lake, small lake, is a swamp lake.
Well, on to the next one. We had a brief stop on the way.
Here we are at the Golden Gate. That is a crazy view. This low-key reminds me of Hawaii on the road to Maui. It's just a bunch of really narrow highways just going down through Hana. Oh, on the way to Hana, but yeah, that was pretty scary in my opinion.
See, it is a Golden Gate area in the Yellowstone.
挺好玩的啊！但是啊，我们在国家公园里一草一木都不能带到车上来。这是国家的，当时呢，这个成立国家公园的时候有一句口号，就不能留下任何东西，除了你的脚印啊，也不能你带走任何东西，除了你的回忆。当然，现在我们都有什么，都有这个手机啊，什么拍的照片啊。这是国家公园最，就是它这一口号就代表了什么？就是整个体现出了国家公园成立的宗旨。 Yeah, hot spring, Mammoth Hot Springs. Mammoth. 30分 4:30 same place on the bus. 1个小时30分钟 Yeah.
Here we are in the north side of Yellowstone. We have a beautiful view in the back here. We're currently at Mammoth Hot Springs, so it's a lot of uphill, which is a bit difficult for my mom. She has to use 2 hiking poles this time instead of 1 hiking pole. For me, I'm okay, as always. No, it's actually a little bit tedious, but it is a little bit of hiking compared to other trails for this one.
Mammoth Hot Springs looks different from the other thermal areas of Yellowstone. This is due to its composition of travertine, a chalky white rock. Travertine is formed from the mineral deposits of limestone here that's been dissolved and cooled down in the rising, boiling water. Apparently, this place has been described as a cave turned inside out.
Well, maybe not here. Now, right, this spot was open.
马还是鹿？
这是那个 elk，大麋鹿。
麋鹿。
左边。这最低啊，这边。The north side is lower elevation 啊，那个是6,000。然后它冬季的这个地方开的，因为海拔低嘛。
This part of Yellowstone apparently is Montana, which I believe is 1 or 2% of Yellowstone.
Here we are by the north entrance of Yellowstone and got some good shots in.
Roosevelt Arch. Woohoo! They made it to Yellowstone. We are in Montana land. We are near the town of Gardiner. I think that's how you pronounce it, but fact check me on that.
这是 Gardiner City 啊，它中间呢是一条河啊，一会儿我们这个路呢就是在左边呢都是我的商家在做的话，那个 rafting 啊，就是这个交流啊，然后呢右手边就是酒店。好了，大家，我们现在上了桥了以后 ，on the bridge 这个 see 的号叫啊，蚊子。
哦，看河里，
河流。 Yeah, this one, the supermarket. Yeah, hotel just in the front.
左边超市。
好，大家左边啊，就是 supermarket 啊。supermarket。
Awesome. Alright guys, this is where we are crashing for the night here in Yellowstone. We have an amazing view right by the place here. Look at that. It's my family. Carlos and Miguelito. Here we are, guys, in Big Sky Country, Montana, baby. We are in the town of Gardiner. Hopefully I said that right, but you can fact check me on that. And we're gonna eat something, and this is our resting spot. If I haven't said that already, but all right. It's Smokey, the bear. Prevent fires, guys.
Guys, you know the drill. It's time to feast. This morning, we had a warm welcome from our friend Ezekiel the bear.
哇塞，熊，小黑熊，还是小熊。
Today, we will be visiting colorful springs and geysers by the shores of Yellowstone Lake.
Here we are in West Thumb Geyser Basin.
This place was named in 1870 for its thumb-like shape popping out westward.
这边可以回去了，
可以，对，真的，这哪，对，
就到那个出口。
Yellowstone National Park, you surprised me. This has truly been a one-of-a-kind experience. Unfortunately, our time here is coming to a close.
I don't know if they accept Swedish krona, but I do have Swedish krona. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of useless for them, but anyway. Well, guys, this marks the final stop, the end of our Yellowstone National Park trip. We're going to be heading down south to our next spot, which you will have to find out on the next video. Yeah, that's it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. So, but yeah, catch you guys later and bye. All right. All right. It's not easy to climb it while holding your phone. All right. So we made it here to another outlook point.